swear I lived.
The all-new 7-passenger MDX with available super handling all-wheel drive. Until you pick up the kids. New vehicles are arriving daily. See your SoCal Acura dealer today.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A man and a young boy found dead inside a vehicle in a San Fernando Valley neighborhood yesterday. What police are saying about the investigation just ahead.
I'm Eric Spillman. The most explosive testimony in front of the January 6th committee comes from a former White House aide. The highlights plus reaction coming up.
And good morning, I'm Megan Tellis off Whittier Boulevard off the 605, standing in front of the 7-Eleven, one of 3 convenience stores robbed this morning. Is there a connection? That is to be determined. I'll keep you updated. Stick with me.
Good morning, I'm Lynette Romero in today for Jessica Holmes. Hundreds of people say they became sick after eating a meal from a popular food delivery service. We'll tell you which one.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dana Devin in for Sam. The death metal choir that shocked the America's Got Talent judges. Plus, what happens when Cheez-Its meet Taco Bell? I'll explain coming up in the Entertainment Report. Stay tuned.
All right, here we go. Just about 8 o'clock. Skies are starting to break up and clear out a little bit. You can still see some of the cloud hanging in Long Beach, but that's all a good sight and good news as the temperatures begin to cool down. Coastal 72 today, downtown Los Angeles 82, 97, San Fernando Valley, High Desert 99, Inland Empire 99, Orange County Inland 85 degrees. Ginger with traffic.
Yeah, and we do have some spots where things, you know, they're a little bit challenging, and maybe that's the best way to put it. Like this 5 freeway, the southbound side right at about the 118. So we showed it to you last time around, and here's that real-time traffic map. 5 south of the 118, the wreck in the carpool and left lane. So you see it's a very busy drive. That 405, it looks tough as you maneuver farther to the south past Devonshire. The 5 continues to be tough, and even the 210, not really feeling the love. That is slow, but that's also because of an earlier wreck, 210 West and Maclay Street, that is wrapping up. This, the 91 West at Surface Club. You drive it, so you're not surprised when you see slowing, but with a wreck that's now taking up the left lane, I actually think this is a pretty good ride. You drive it, then you know what I'm talking about. The conditions are actually decent. That 71 usually fills in all the way down to that 91 freeway, so it's actually not so bad. We're going to watch and keep track of all the things popping up for your Wednesday morning drive. It's only Wednesday. I'll send it back to you guys.
Explosive testimony yesterday during a hearing on the January 6th insurrection. A former White House aide testified under oath that former President Trump knew about the potential for violence, knew that some of his supporters were armed, and yet he still encouraged them to march to the Capitol. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with more on that. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. Cassidy Hutchinson dropped several bombshells. The former White House staffer testified about President Trump's temper. She says when Trump was told by his Attorney General William Barr that there was no widespread election fraud, he threw a plate in the White House dining room, leaving ketchup dripping down a wall. And it wasn't the first time, she says, something like that had happened.
There were several times throughout my tenure with the Chief of Staff that I was aware of him either throwing dishes or flipping the tablecloth to let all the contents of the table go onto the floor and likely break or go everywhere.
She was an aide to White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and so Cassidy Hutchinson had an insider's point of view. She provided details about what President Trump was doing and saying during the riot. She testified Trump had been warned about the potential for violence on January 6th and had been told that some of his supporters at his rally on the Ellipse were armed with guns, rifles, knives, and makeshift weapons. But she testified Trump didn't care. He responded, "They're not here to hurt me," and she testified he ordered his staff to take the metal detectors away. After the rally ended, Hutchinson testified that Trump wanted to go to the Capitol with the crowd, but when told by the head of his security detail, Bobby Engel, that it wouldn't be safe to do that, he lashed out and got physical in the presidential limousine.
The effect of, "I'm the effing president, take me up to the Capitol now." To which Bobby responded, "Sir, we have to go back to the West Wing." The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing. We're not going to the Capitol."